A very good morning to all of you. This is a video for the students of class 6th, subject science, and students. Today we will start a new chapter number 14, that is water. This is your lecture number 1. Students, in this lecture we will discuss some pre-text activities, and we are going to discuss 3 activities: activity 1, activity 2 and activity 3. Let's start activity number 1. The aim of this activity is to estimate the amount of water used by a family in a day. See, we know that we need water to do various activities, but now we estimate the amount of water used by our family in a day, and things required are a mug, glass, bucket or any other container. Means you can use a mug, glass, bucket or any container to measure the amount of water used. Now what you have to do, list all the activities for which you use water in a day. Like we use water for brushing our teeth, for bathing, for drinking, etc. List all these activities and measure the amount of water used for each activity by you and your family. Means make a table in which you have to show activity and how much water is used for that activity. You can make a table in this way. Okay, see, on left side activities are mentioned, okay, and in right side you have to write that how much amount of water is used for these activities. Okay, it means we are trying to estimate the amount of water used by us in a day. Next activity is activity number 2, and aim of this activity is to show evaporation of water in sunlight and in shade. And the things required are take 2 plates and water. Procedure is take 2 similar plates and place one of the plate in sunlight and keep the other plate under shade. Then pour equal amount of water in each of the plates. Okay, pour equal amount of water in each of the plate. Amount of water should be equal. Keep one plate under the sunlight and other under the shade as shown in this figure. Now observe the plates after 15 minutes or after some time. Then question is, does the water seem to disappear? Answer is yes. The water disappears from both of the plates. Means some amount of water disappear from the plates. From which plate does it disappear first? Or from which plate does it disappear more? Means from which plate the water disappear is more. So answer is plate which is kept under the sunlight, the water disappear first, and the water disappears will be more from the plate which is kept under the sunlight as comparison to plate which is under shade. Okay, I am repeating that the water disappears will be more from the plate which is kept under the sunlight as comparison to plate which is under shade. Now a question arises that why it happens? Why water disappears? It is due to evaporation of water. Water disappears due to evaporation of water. Now, what is evaporation? When sunlight falls on water, then water starts changing into water vapors. And this process is called evaporation. And due to the evaporation of water, the water disappears from the plate which is kept under the sunlight because the sunlight falls on the water. That's why water disappears, and this is called evaporation. So what is evaporation? When water changes into water vapors, this process is called evaporation. Activity 3. Aim of this activity is to show condensation process. Means in this activity we will study that what is condensation. Things required are glass, ice and water. Procedure is take a glass half filled with water and then wipe from the outside with a clean piece of cloth. Means wipe glass from the outside with a clean piece of cloth. Means glass should not be wet. And then add some ice into the water as shown in this picture and wait for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you will see some water drops appear on the outer side of the glass. Like if you take a bottle from the fridge, then some water drops appear on the bottle, right? Similarly, on the glass, water drops appear. Now question is, from where do water drops appear on the outer side? Answer is, the cold surface of the glass containing iced water cools the surrounding air. Means cools the air around it, and the water vapors which are present in air condenses on the surface of the glass. Okay, and due to this reason water drops appear on the outer side of the glass. It means water vapors condense to form water drops, and this process of changing water vapors into water drops is called condensation. What is condensation? Process of changing water vapors into water drops. This process is called condensation. So this is your homework. Perform all the activities, means activity number 1, 2 and 3 at home. So this ends for today's lecture. Thank you.